Hi, folks. It's me, Pete George, again. Um, Getting ready for my day 15, I believe. Is it 15? Oh, if it's not, I'll figure it out later. My day 15 or 16 um, video blog journey on my bone marrow transplant at the Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, bone marrow floor, or bone marrow division, or whatever it is. But anyhow, um, I'm feeling more upbeat at times, then way down at the bottom, just like miserable. I have skin rashes and hives that grow out of nowhere, and then I scratch them for a little while gently because I can't break the skin, and then they go away, and then they'll grow someplace else, and then they'll go away. My feet, as you can see, I'm constantly massaging them because they've grown this beautiful color of beet red. That at first I thought they were cured of it, but now I realize that I'm not. And according to the doctors, that's just a side effect of dense amount of bone marrow that I received. I did take a lot in, and so much so that they were saying this is going to take you on a ride of unseen proportions. And I guess they were right. Probably can't see it from way up there, but my skin's gone pale in some places, dark in the others. I've shown you my hands. I don't know if you'll be able to see them now, but back over in here. See that? Over in there in between. You see those rashes? They itch like crazy. And the only thing that happens is if I put in the powder to dry up and help for the itch, the Gold Bond medicated powder, then they get too dry. And when the powder wears off, it itches even more. And if I use the cream that they gave me here, then that helps. But then it gets too moist and it gets like spongy. So I have to try to find a medium on how that's going to work for me. And that's what I'm working on now. I'm still struggling with getting my white blood counts and my platelets up. My white blood counts are basically undetectable. There's not even a reading for it. So they put 0.2 with an arrow, a lesser arrow in front of it. And that's the symbol for it's not detectable below that. Or that it could be a reading before that, but it's not detecting it. And my platelets, it's from transfusion to transfusion, just to try to keep it going. They figured out this thing, or my nurse actually, Mei Ling, found out this this thing that she's been doing this so often that she notices that when she does a platelet transfer, the platelets, if the platelets that she's putting in is a bright yellow color or a deep yellow color, it's better than if it was like a creamy yellow color. So the creamy yellow color has gone, and it doesn't. We've realized that it doesn't work because they just did one today when my platelets were at 11 and it only went up to 18. Yesterday, when they did it with a bright yellow color, my platelets were at 11 and they went up to a 32. So that's a major difference in where it goes up and where it comes down. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn this out just in case. There, just in case you guys couldn't hear me. So that's a major issue on what my treatment is going to be coming forward. The food, not that it doesn't have a taste, it just all tastes like shit. Even the first day that I got here, the turley, that's the pain meds again. The turkey with the breading was delicious. I loved it because I love turkey and breading. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. But guess what? It tasted great on the first day I was here and just devoured it the first time I had it. Second time I had it, it ain't too hot, it's too dry. Today, I couldn't stomach it. I couldn't take it down. It was like it became, like it made my mouth feel like dust. I'm still having that dry mouth feeling. That's the thing that's the aggravated the most. I drink water and drink water and drink water. And I go to the bathroom in very small amounts because of all the water I drink. I'm constantly up and down from the bed or my chair and doing this whole thing. And it works, and sometimes it doesn't, and everything's a crapshoot here. There's no going around it. My doctor told me today, he goes, we're in uncharted grounds here, or rather you are, he said to me, because you've had the stem cell transplant before, and you know that this is a lot more difficult, and you know your strengths, your physical way of the disease fighting itself, and the physical way of how the stem cells made you better, and the side effects you had while you were undergoing that care. And this one, which it actually came, see, I didn't get somebody's stem cell from their bone marrow. I got their pure ass bone marrow with the red blood cells in it, with the white blood cells, with the hemoglobin, with the hemocrits, with the everything, with the platelets. You imagine it's a whole bone marrow product. And that's what the biggest difference is in what's happening to me now than what happened to me before. So those of you undergoing this, understand that the stem cell, or thinking of undergoing this, understand that the stem cell transplant is a good, viable option for somebody who's had this, maybe the first or second time has suffered from the cancer and has been recommended a bone marrow or stem cell transplant. You've been recommended a stem cell. You've been recommended a stem cell from your own stem cells if they think that that will handle it. If not, like in my case, we already tried that once and it lasted for close to 3 years, and then the lymphoma came back. We're hoping that this one, the bone marrow, which is a lot stronger product, will go ahead and totally eradicate my old immune system, brush it down to zero. Right now it's at zero. And these things that are coming up on me are all adverse reactions to the medicines I'm taking. But if your cancer is very aggressive and it's coming forward to you like a bull through a china shop, go for the bone marrow transplant. It's worth the difference that you're going to get as far as the quality treatment goes. Not the quality of the treatment, rather, but the quantity of the product being given to you. And I call it a product because that's what it is. It comes from somebody else's body. It's a body product. Apart from that, I can't walk very well. I get, it's not like a dizzy thing. It's not like vertigo. It's like I'll just walk and then it feels like I'm lighter than air, and then I'll stop and I'll feel like I'm heavier than hell. And when I pick up speed, it's a little bit better, but if I pick up speed in my walking and my pace, that tends to make me dizzy and it hurts my feet. So I got to slow that down. I walked 3 times today, close to what I wanted to do 4, and I'll do the 4th one tonight. And I've done my breathalyzing, not breathalyzing, where is it? That's way over there. What they call a flute, you know, the thing you make a little ball hole, hang on in the middle. I've been doing that. I'm higher than I was when I first got here, so that's good. And apart from that, I'm very excited that I get to see my beautiful wife tomorrow afternoon when she gets home from work. I miss her terribly. Can't wait to see you, baby. And then on Saturday, I get to see my daughter and my mother. And that's with full hazmat gear on. I know that a bunch of you have voiced your concerns about, you know, seeing me and not. And I thank you for understanding that you just can't come over like that, because it's not the way it works. And people tell me why, because if one person's in there, why can't another person come in there? Well, very simple. My body, while it's going from old immune system to new immune system, there's powder in there that still remembers Denise and what her body offsets, what type of bacteria or whatever type of stuff she lets go. My body's used to it. My mom, my daughter, they come from my blood, so it's cool. Hopefully by the end of the following week, they'll let me have regular visitors in, and I will let you know via this blog if that's available or not. Again, it's more of the same. I feel like crap, I feel good. I feel like good, I feel like crap. So it's still a seesaw ride. Oh, now a new thing. I get giant whelps, just anonymously over the all around my body. Actually, I think it's 3 whelps, because it's always 3. And they just, whoop, they raise up, put a little mountain on my skin, wherever it is. I put a little crucifix in it, like the old Cuban style was. And then it goes away, and it pops up some other place. And it's always 3 of them. So you see me scratching and itching like a free-written dollar, free-written varmint. But anyway, that's those 3 little, I told them the 3 amigos that show up all over my body and just make me itch like crazy. But apart from that, I'm dealing and I'm coping, and my attitude is strong. Again, I feel lonely because I haven't seen my loved ones except over FaceTime and I'm a people person, so I miss hanging out with a bunch of you guys as well. And that's it, guys. I mean, I look forward to the end of this. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. When my moods are bad, the light is very, very dim. I can almost just not make it out. But more often than not, it's pretty damn bright, and I can see it clearly. All right, so this is Pete George signing off. Day 15. Take care, y'all. Peace.